Such a sweetie boy. You're such a sweetie. Oh, yes, you're a sweetie. Yes, you're a sweetie. Oh, yes, you're a sweetie boy. You are such a sweetie. Yes, you are. You are my baby boy. 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 Hey, Teresa. Hey, Debbie. How's it going, ladies? Oh, what do you want? You want to go play? You want to go play? Okay, go play. Go play. What? You want to play with me? Oh, I know. Oh, you're so mean. You gotta get you a toy to bite on instead of your daddy. Get the box. Get that box. Go get the box. Get the ball. Get the squeezy. Get that ball. Here, let's get you something. How about this Owlie? Want this Owlie or this ball? Which do you want? Owlie? Okay. Kevin, Brian, Teresa, happy birthday. How old are you? Robert, I know you want to kiss his face, right? He wants to kiss your face. Robert Mulligan is here, everyone. I'm so excited. Hey, Robert. What's up, son? I'm so glad you're here. So, yeah, we got Rogan's going rogue over there. You know, he's chewing stuff up. He's doing what he does. And he's getting bigger. You know, he's so big. Oh, he's such a great dog. He's so fun. And he's so cute. When he wants something, he sits there and he barks, you know? When he's mad, he fucking barks. You're 23, turning 53. I got you, Teresa. Right on. Everybody say hello to Rob Mulligan. Yes, yes, yes. Movie producer extraordinaire. So, hey, JC, Nick Brown, Greg. Hello, Greg. Go lift, son. Do you even weights, bro? Dude, I'll show you my weightlifting. This is the extent. Oh, right now I'm working with sets of 10, 17 pounds lifts. Oh, right, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Mwah. Oh, I gotta get a kiss every time. Oh, mwah. Oh, the kiss, eh? Mwah. That's my workout. Mwah. And I get a kiss for every rep. Mwah. A kiss for every rep. Mwah. A kiss for every rep. Mwah. Love you. Am I upsetting you? I love you. I don't want to upset you. I don't want to upset you. I love you. You're so sweet. You want to lift him too? I got to give you a kiss from Rob Mulligan. There's a kiss from Rob Mulligan. And another kiss from Rob Mulligan. Oh, you bit me. Oh, he bit my nose. Be nice. Be nice. Don't bite. Be nice. Oh, be nice. Oh, yeah, Rogan, 17 pounds, man. I'm doing a 17-pound lift. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He's like, I don't like being used as a weight set. Oh, he's like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing, Daddy? Got a little distraction to throw, you know? I'm like a ninja. Little smoke bomb throw off to the side. What happened to our little puppy? I know, Teresa. What happened to our little puppy? Hey, Maddie. What's up? He's huge. And he's probably not even a third of his full-grown size. Maybe 1/4. Maybe. We'll see. If he's going to be 60 pounds, he's going to be 80 pounds. I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to be able to fucking pick him up anymore because I can barely pick him up now. And if he moves while I'm picking him up, oh, man, it makes it so challenging. Because he is, if you get him right under the shoulders and you got him good, you're fine. But if you get him by the chest
and you're not watching, man, his whole body shifts. The weight, his head is so fucking heavy. He starts teetering and shit. You gotta make sure you got him right. He's just precious, right? Hello, I've watched you so much but never said anything. Big stoner here. Sean Michael. Okay, but we don't refer to ourselves as stoners. Right on, Sean, and welcome to the show, but we don't refer to ourselves as stoner. And I'll tell you why. The word stoner has very negative connotations, and it doesn't just pertain to cannabis. It also pertains to alcoholism, drinking. You can be stoned drunk. You can get stoned drinking alcohol, and it's a bad thing. So when we take a word that's negative and it applies to something, and then we take it and we shift it over to something that's positive, like cannabis, and we call ourselves stoners, then we're actually putting ourselves down, we're putting cannabis down, and we're slowing the movement down, because there's people out there that hear you refer to yourself as a stoner, and they don't like that negative connotation, and they're not interested in that. You know, you call yourself a cannabis enthusiast, you call yourself a cannabis supporter, you call yourself a cannabis activist or cannabis advocate, or just a cannabis user. And people will respond to that in a more positive way. But calling yourself a stoner, it's gonna turn people off. You know, I don't know a lot of people that like to be referred to in a negative fashion when they realize that that's what it is. You know, and I hope that makes sense to you. We're over here on my show, man, we're always trying to uplift cannabis. And words are just as important as any other method of communication. You're not disrupting anything, Maddie. No, he could chew. No, he's not. He could chew on anything he wants. All this furniture is throwaway. Everything, my chair, the couch, the fucking table, everything. It should all be replaced anyway. So if he chews on it, I'm not losing sleep over it. You never knew that, Sean? So just consider words. And if you want to help us, and if you want to help the cause, you want to help cannabis, start calling it cannabis. Call yourself a cannabis user. And you'll see, man, they're going to ask you questions. They're going to be like, why do you say that? And then that will open up the door for you to start explaining the history of cannabis, why it got banned in 1937, how it's resulted, I'm the best dad ever, how it's resulted in our accelerated extinction here in about 10 years. We're all going to be gone. And I know that's hard to swallow. A lot of people don't want to hear that. And they think I'm crazy. And they're like, he's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But sadly, a lot of you are starting to come around, and you're starting to see that I'm not the only one talking about it now. That it's literally the news of the day. And, you know, these are at least we can go out the last 10 years knowing that we knew what was going on, knowing that we weren't completely caught off guard. And, you know, you put someone like Bernie Sanders in as president, he's not going to be able to change the world. He's not going to be able to fix anything, but at least we have a little bit of dignity on our way out. That's the way I look at it. We have a little bit more self-respect, a little bit more love in the world. And for our last 10 years, can't we all get together? You know, and it's only 10 fucking years. You know how many people go to prison for 10 years? You know, I'm talking about a 10-year prison sentence that results in death. So enjoy the rest of those 10 years as much as you can. Make the most out of it. And while you have the ability to make changes in your life right now, you have a car, you have some money, you have a roof over your head, you got some food or whatever, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to start thinking about it. If you want that an extra few years. You know, some of you might not give a fuck. You know, I know a lot of people out there, they work every day at trying to kill themselves. I understand, you don't care. You probably shouldn't be watching my show if you're like that, you know, because it's not going to help you to watch a bunch of people that actually give a shit, that are proactive, that are making changes in their lives to extend their lives. You know, so we have a few extra years of being happy, you know, of enjoying sunrises and sunsets. You know, it can be really basic, man. A walk through the woods, but you're alive. You know, you're breathing fresh air. It's amazing. Life is amazing. You need to enjoy it now, guys. You need to wake the fuck up now. You need to realize that I'm slapping all of you across your faces. And it's a huge wake-up call. And I'm saying now is the time. You know, it's not in, you know, when you start seeing the effects of it. Take my word for it. I've already seen the effects of it. I've already experienced it. I've already been hurt, evacuated, you know, almost died. because of climate change. So understand, it's it's here. It's now. And you know, you need to take that slap to your face, and you need to wake the fuck up, or make up your mind now, like my sister did, and say, "Fuck it, I don't care. I don't care. Let the world fucking die around us. We really don't give a shit about it. You know, if I die next year, or I die in 3 years, or I die in 5 or 10, it doesn't matter to me. You know, make up your mind now. You know, what is the sum of what will happen in 10 years? The world's going to get hotter. We're going to run out of food. There's going to be mass migrations, and there's already a massive extinction we're already in the middle of. But it's the globe is warming, and everything is dying. And that's just it's right now it seems like it's going slow, but Greg, it's going to exponentially get faster and faster. And like I said, within 10 years, we're all gone. Hey, Robert. Chris, you think Bernie's a little too old for the job? All right, Chris, let me put it to you this way. Bernie Sanders as president for one day would be better than 2 years or 4 years of Donald Trump. Do you disagree? What Bernie Sanders could fix that Donald Trump has broken in one day, and you're worried about how old he is? Hey, man, that's what vice presidents are for, Chris. You know, he gets someone like Tulsi Gabbard, or he gets someone like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to be his VP. What the fuck are you worried about, bro? You know, you got someone there to grab the reins if he dies. You know? What I don't understand, Chris, is why you didn't fucking think of that. Why didn't you think of that? Why did I have to explain that to you? And you know, this is what drives me fucking crazy when people ask questions about Bernie Sanders. Stop asking questions about Bernie Sanders and start fucking supporting him 100% today. You know, that's all. Stop asking questions. You know, he's the one. Take my word for it. I'm here to tell you, man. I'm here to guide you guys. Take my word for it. You know, I've been watching. A lot of you guys haven't been watching. Trust in the fact that I have been watching. I've listened to him speak. I've listened to all the idiots fucking speak. And you know what? He's the only one that's been making sense since the very beginning. Give him a shot. Don't worry about how fucking old he is. And fucking support Bernie now. Back Bernie today. Quit wasting fucking time. We don't have any fucking time left. Chris, you just earned a block. See ya. But not you, Chris Cash, just so you know, it was another Chris. And I'm yelling, Chris, I want you to know I'm not mad at you. I'm getting worked up because there's a lot. You're not the only one, bro. There's millions of people out there who don't know dick about Bernie Sanders, and it's because they're fucking lazy. You know? I'm sorry if you think I'm calling you lazy, but man, you guys should have already checked out all the fucking people already. You turn the TV on for a few hours, one fucking day of your life, do a little research on Google or whatever the fuck, and you got all the answers. This is important, man. It really is important. It's important to me. You know, I don't want to die with the rest of the world with Donald Trump and his ilk being the fucking ruler of the goddamn free world. Do you want to go out with with fucking Donald Trump at the fucking helm? I don't. Personally, I think it would be fantastic for us to make a statement before we go out, before we check out, and say we didn't like him, he's a fucking prick, and we're not going to fucking accept it. And we're going to move on. We're all going to grow up together. Yeah, we're going to grow up and fucking die, but at least we can grow up now, you know, for the next 10 fucking years and hold hands, become one, start loving each other, and stop this fucking divisiveness. You know? Well, I want you guys to know Chris Cash has a great show. You guys should check him out. And I'm not screaming at him per se. I'm screaming at the blanket ignorance that the world displays about Bernie Sanders, questioning his age, thinking he's a fucking socialist. He's not a fucking socialist. You know, it's like, how many times you gotta fucking say that? You know? People need to wake the fuck up. You know, you need to listen to what I'm saying and make up your mind and decide what you want to do. You know, but there shouldn't be any more fucking questions in your mind. It's all over the goddamn media. Everywhere you look, you can find out these things. You guys are not paying attention. A lot of you just don't give a fuck. And it's too bad. That's a lot of you don't give a fuck. That's why Donald Trump is our president today. You don't realize that, but it's because a lot of people just didn't care. You know, if people cared about Bernie Sanders, the DNC wouldn't have ever fucking done what they did to him. He would have been our president. Things would have been different. There wouldn't be so many miserable people in the world today. You know, it would be a prettier place, a nicer place, you know, where people get along better. And, you know, the world is a nice place when racists are being put in their place. The world is a nice place when misogyny and sexism and bigotry is all put in its place, and people are called out on their bullshit, and lies are called lies, and facts are called facts. That makes the world a better place. Hey, Julio, what's up? I don't see a block coming, bro. Unless you want to get blocked. You want to get blocked? People like it when I block people. It makes them feel exclusive. They're like, see, I'm still in. I'm still on the boat. Connie Morrison, right. Connie, right. Yes. He's talking about Mark Lowell. I don't know who Mark is. The man has been around and seen stuff, you know, but knows a lot of his age. Teresa, morning nature. Yeah, Bernie Sanders has been around, but Bernie Sanders, when he was younger than any of us, he was fighting for civil rights. When we weren't even born, most of us, he was fighting for fucking civil rights. You know, you need to remember that. He was fighting for all of us. Right. Chris, just remember this, man. One day of Bernie Sanders is better than 4 years of Donald Trump. One day. And if anyone ever brings that up to you, tell them that. Say one day of Bernie Sanders, he'd be able to reverse a lot of the bullshit. You know, a lot of the regulations that Donald Trump stripped away from these industries that they're polluting the goddamn planet. Not that it really fucking matters anymore because we've already done the damage. But like I said, at least we can feel good about ourselves. You know, at least we can feel good about ourselves. And maybe if we don't pollute the planet so much after we're all gone, maybe new life can come and survive here because we haven't completely destroyed it all. You know? You want this ball, buddy? Okay, there it is. You got my foot. No, that's my foot. There you go. I mean, I can debate this so quickly. I can argue anybody down on this fucking election so fast with any kind of a question you have, anything that I've already heard out there on the internet, I've already got an answer for, and I'm just so tired. I'm tired, guys. I'm fucking tired. Just vote for Bernie, back Bernie. Do it blindly, okay? Trust me. Blindly trust me on this one thing. You know, I wouldn't steer you wrong, guys. You know, he's not going to take our guns away. I know a lot of people think Bernie Sanders is going to go door to door and take your fucking guns away. He's not going to do that. Okay? He's got a lot of other shit to worry about. And there's a lot of shit that he is worried about. What? You lost your ball again? You are impossible, buddy. How far did you push it under this time? Hold on. I got to get his ball out from underneath the desk here. Where is it? What's that? Where's your ball? Your ball all the way back here. Look at you. He's so funny. Chris, but thank you for asking the question. It's a great question that needed to be answered, obviously, and I'm glad that you asked the question. I know I get passionate, angry, and yell and shit. I'd never scream in your face. I want you to know that. But, yeah, you guys should check out Chris Cash Robinson's show. It's not the average live stream. It's different. And it's good. It's entertaining. So friend him up. Tell him I sent you. And check out his show. I hope you're still doing it, Chris. I hope you're going strong, bro. He helped our farmers in Vermont. He agreed to help change the law about cannabis in Vermont. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, we don't have to talk about Bernie's platform. Like I said, blind faith, guys. Have a little blind faith today. It's all I'm asking. Just have a little blind faith. Have a little trust in me. Okay? Before I retired, what did I do for a living? I was a musician, and I owned a recording studio, and then I retired. But, you know, what I want to say about Bernie, really quick, I don't want to get into a political discussion. I want you guys to trust me blindly and trust that I do all the research. I listen to all the right people, and then I bring it to you and just lay it out for you. This is it. Trust me. This should be your vote. And if not, that's okay. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. And I don't want to tell you what to do. But if you want to do the right thing and you're just lazy and you don't feel like researching it, put your faith in me and vote Bernie. Hashtag it, back Bernie now. Back Bernie now. And there should be no political discussion about it. The man has already proven himself time and time again. He's proven himself. You thought I was a chemist or an engineer? No, but thanks, Brian. No, thanks, buddy. That's quite a compliment, man. Thank you. A chemist or an engineer. Ooh. No. Not me. I was fucking rocking out. That was me, man. Rocking out. That was it. I'll listen, says Mike Rollins Furbish. I'll listen. Good. Mike, you listen to me. Like I said, man, if you guys trust me, if you trust me enough, if you would vote for me, if I was running for president of the United States, and you guys, I would vote for Nay, man. I totally agree with him. Then Nay is telling you to vote for Bernie. Okay? Take that vote and put it behind Bernie. All right? He doesn't 100% represent me, but he's about 99% of the way there. And no one else is even close to that. Everyone else is about 30%. Anybody else. Trump is about 1%. You know, I support about 1% of what Trump has done. Getting us out of wars, that's great. Yeah, I don't think he's doing it right, but his heart is in the right place, trying to pull us out of foreign wars. We shouldn't be there. So I do agree with him on that. But that's not enough. It's not enough to put up with the hate and everything he puts out there. So to avoid the political discussion, take my word for it. All right, now let's move on. Somebody asked me a question, and I thought it was a good question. They said, yo, Nay. They said, he's been messaging me on Facebook. Who? How come you don't get my messages? Who? David. He's talking about Mark. I don't know. You give me his last name. I don't know who you're talking about, though. All right, somebody asked me about... What was the question? I missed it. Oh, it was after this. Rohan. Rohan is chewing on your table. Truth. If you look burning out before you retired, what did you do? Morning, Nay. Cheers. Believe you're right. Okay, totally not what I thought of. Pet. I'll listen. Back Bernie now. I love it, Teresa. Thank you. Connie, if you vote for me, then please vote for Bernie Sanders. I'm the second best thing. Actually, if you really want my real opinion, what you really should do is consider voting for Bernie Sanders because my platform is correct. In fact, I'm trying to give everyone health care for all. I'm trying to absolve all of your student debt loans. And I'm trying to make sure that everybody has a fair shake at life, can live the American dream without being oppressed by the top 1% who owns everything, and while the middle class is being shat upon by the President of the United States, Donald Trump. So please vote for me, Bernie Sanders. Because Trendy Nay says it's important. Mark Andrew Barlow said he messaged me. Mark Andrew Barlow. Let's see. Let's go check the block list and see who's on there. Mark Barlow. I don't see it. Mark Andrew Barlow. Okay, there he is. All right. He got blocked for some reason. I wonder why he got blocked. Why'd you get blocked, Mark? There, you're unblocked. Why'd you get blocked? What did you do? What did you do? Sit down. Shut up. Tell me what you did. Tell me what you did. What did you do? Say the words. What did you do? Shut up. Shut up. All right, Mark, you're unblocked. What did you do? Why did I block you? No idea, nothing? Really? I just blocked you on a whim, huh? I blocked you months ago, it looks like, for sending PMs. I don't block you on Restream for PMing me. I just block your PMs on Facebook. That's all. I don't even block you on Facebook. I just block your ability to message me. Man, I don't even think I've smoked yet this morning. I feel like I have. Yeah, I have, right? I did a bong rip. That's right, I did. Because I'm feeling really good. I'm assuming I did a bong rip already. For sending PMs. Sit down. Shut up. Tell me what you did. Tell me what you did. Shut up. You had to do something to get blocked. Yeah, you did something. You know you did something. Mark, you know you did something to get blocked. I know you did something to get blocked. It was probably... I'm going to guess and say you got blocked for... telling me what to do. You probably told me to do a dab. You probably told me to chill out or to do a bong rip. Did you tell me to chill out and do a bong rip? Or did you try to direct me how to do my show? Did you tell me how to do my show or what to say on my show or what we shouldn't or should be talking about? It's probably one of those things. Those are like the common ones right there. So I'm just throwing it out there. Seeing what sticks. He doesn't want to say why, right, Nick? They never want to say why they got blocked. I don't know why they got blocked. The fact is almost 99.9% of the people I block, I say why I'm blocking them when I do it. So they know. Most of them know. He might be that 0.1% though, that just got blocked. Where I was like, okay, he's blocked. Okay, you're blocked too. You know, it happens. It does happen. People do get blocked silently. But if you say the wrong thing at the wrong time, it's always about timing. It's always about timing. If you say the wrong thing at the wrong time, oh man. You gotta play my emotions, man. You gotta fucking jump from stone to stone and make sure you don't get your toes wet. Gonna smoke in a month or two, getting close to harvest. Feels like it's getting slower. About to make a sandwich for a good meal. Right on, Greg. Thanks for telling us about your sandwich. Robert, never ask me if you can ask me a question, okay? Just fucking ask me the question, okay? That's one thing you'll learn. Just ask. Because you're wasting my time. And if I don't like the question, I'll just ignore it. Because I got a clue how to stream. Never, because I have not got a clue how to stream. He was saying the W word, probably. For asking when you were going to shave your goatee. Yeah. You ask me if I'm going to shave my goatee, you'll get fucking blocked. You will fucking get blocked. If you say some stupid shit like that, oh yeah. Some people come in, they say some shit about my beard. Oh, I don't even say anything. I just block them. That's a silent block right there. You don't ever fuck with this. Because I have to look at this every fucking day. Every time I do a live show, there it is. So you don't fucking make fun of this shit. Right, that is, I was just, yeah. Robert, I ignore shit like that, bro. You know, it's just completely off top of anything I want to talk about. Make sure you say his puppy's cute. Oh, you better fucking say Rogan's cute. We're going to have some problems if you don't like Rogan. Serious problems. Timing is everything. Jared knows. Look, I got this bowl pack, man, and it's 8:22, so I'm late for the 420. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers. It's sacred until I shave it off. But it's still here. Oh, that was good. I know I coughed a lot, but it was so good. You know me on You Now. I was all over the place. You Now, Robert, I don't know you on You Now. I'm going to have to go there and see who you are. Let me go see who the fuck you are. Wait, maybe if I just go to Facebook and I'll look you up on Facebook and see your face. That's what I'll do. Okay, Robert can't. Well. Robert Cantwell. Catholic Charities? That's got to be you. Catholic Charities, that's got to be you. Volunteering at Catholic Charities. Am I right? Yeah, I think I do remember you, Robert. From You Now. I think I do remember you. So, let me ask you a question. Is that you in the back of the picture, or is that you off to the right? I'm assuming it's you in the back, in the center. Bro, didn't you just tell me that you just came out of the closet, right? And you're Catholic on top of that. That must have been interesting. You got to tell us about that. You got to tell us what it's like coming out when you're Catholic and you're surrounded by Catholics. How was that? Were they accepting of you? I bet they were. Let me know. This is a new world we're living in, man. You're in the center. Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, I think I do remember you from You Now. We were going on a trip to Pennsylvania and the East Coast. Oh, that's funny. Maybe it'll happen, bro. I mean, I'm not going to Pennsylvania, but if I go to the East Coast, it'll be to Florida for sure. You know, I got to go to Florida. Yes, very. I'll bet. They're very accepting. Yeah, no, Catholics, you guys, you might not know this about Catholics. Catholics are different. Catholics are more accepting. Catholics are like Jews. Catholics are like the Jews of Christianity. And if you don't know what Jewish people are like, Jewish people are very accepting. You know, you'd be surprised. If somebody comes into a synagogue from out anywhere and they want to join, Jews will accept them. Except if you're talking about the Hasidic Jews that are, they're different. They're like racist pieces of shit. But that's a whole other thing. The Jews that have these things that go in front of their ears, they wear the black and they read all day, those guys are fucking pricks. Okay? Those are called Hasidim. You don't want to have nothing to do with those guys. Those guys are douchebags. But for just regular standard Jews in America, they're very accepting. I found out a long time ago that Catholics were too, man. Catholics are very accepting of other people as well. And Catholics aren't accepting like, oh yeah, come in and sell your soul to Jesus. It's not like that at all. It's like, we accept you as you are. They're cool. They're not going to shove it down your throat. Things have changed, man. That used to not be like that. Catholics used to be like the Nazis of Christianity. Isn't that funny? I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I was saying that. They went from being the Nazis of Christianity to the Jews of Christianity. Where does that even come from, man? Man, I got inspiration all of a sudden. This is fucking great, man. This is great. Maybe I should keep rolling here. Write that down. Oh my God. How did that happen? And it's only over the last, 25 years or so that change has happened. They walk in front of the car. Oh my, you almost hit one. You make them sound like deer. We almost hit one of those Jews. Oh my God. We almost hit one. Stop. You guys stop. Everybody just stop, okay? Stop. My rib cage is starting to hurt, man. Holy shit. God bless America. Where's my puppy at? Where's my puppy at, man? Where he is. What is he doing? Is he out fucking exploring around? Finding shit on the ground. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So cute. He's looking for a little rock to pick up. Here, I'm gonna pick up this rock. Don't eat that rock. Rogan, don't eat that rock. Was that one of your pieces of food? Okay, that's his food. It was a piece of food, actually, he was trying to pick up. He's outside. Those are called Hasidic Jews, the ones that have these. They have this. I actually have them. I actually have them. Because I've let my hair grow. He's a Hasidic Jew! Oh my God, we didn't know! He's a racist piece of shit, Hasidic Jew. Those Hasidic Jews are racists. Pure and simple, guys, they're fucking racists. Just so you know, they are fucking racists. Yeah, the Jews that have this shit, those things, those are called Hasidic Jews, or the Hasidim, with an M, the plural, the Hasidim. It's pronounced Hasidic, Hasidic, Hasidim. Go ahead, try to make the sound. It's in the back of your throat. A little water helps. Hasidic, 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 Hasidim. They're really bad people. They're very ignorant. They're exquisitely unsocialized. And they think they're better than the rest of humanity. Well, it would be with a CH, I think, Karsten, CH. They think they're better than the rest of humanity. They think that they're, they think that they are just, their shit don't stink. They're real pieces of shit. And what you guys should know is, it's like there's really bad Christians out there. Like you've got some of these, like the Westboro Baptist Church, where they're racist as fuck, or they want to kill people. They think gay people should die. All of this horrible stuff. There's basically in every religion. You go to the Muslims, you've got these fucking jihadists. You know, they want to fucking kill everybody that doesn't believe in their shit. Remember this. Every religion has that psychotic sect of people, but don't hold it against the entire religion. Yeah, religion's fucked. But remember, not everybody is a fucking psycho. Not all Jews are racist. Not all Muslims are racist. Not all Christians are racist. But there are sects that are. And they're small. They're very small percentages. You know? And don't hold that against the entire religion. But definitely be aware of it. Know who they are. Know that they're the pieces of shit that they are. And call them out for it. And make jokes about them. Make jokes about them. You know? Get the fuck out of here, Robert. Get it on video. Robert Cantwell, you get the whole thing on video, you invite them in, and you have a whole conversation with them in front of this show right now. Do it. Get it on video. Bring me up on a computer. And bring them in. Say, okay, but we're doing a live show, and you guys are going to be on it. They won't come in. It's Satan. Satan is on TV, and he wants to talk to you. I wish I still had my visual effects for that. That'd be so funny. My fire and my fires and my flames. Always wondered why they cut their hair off and left the curls. You know, I can't remember the actual reason for. They're called peyote. These are called peyote. The curls. Peyote. It's plural for two. Peyote. Almost like peyote. Yeah, I can't remember. Okay, Google. What are peyote for on Hasidic Jews? It said payout. Fucking racist goddamn Google, man. Fucking payout. So they're talking about Jews. They must be a payout going on. A payoff. There's some kind of pay going on. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. You want this? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Why do Hasidic Jews wear curls? Peyote are worn by some men and boys in the Orthodox Jewish community based on an interpretation of the biblical injunction against shaving the corners of one's head. Literally, peya, the singular peya, means corner, side, edge. There are different styles of peyote among Haredi, Hasidic, Yemenite, and Shardal Jews. Now we all know. So it's from a scripture, and they take shit literally. You know, just like there's Christians that take the Bible literally, there are Jews that take the Bible literally as well. And their Bible's different, you know, than the King James Bible, of course. But it's hardcore, and they're fucking brainwashed motherfuckers. You know, this is how people get brainwashed. You know, we're going to fucking grow our hair out like this because the Bible says to. You know, that's how we translate the Bible, and we're special because we adhere to the fucking Bible. We grow our, it's like it's another form of indoctrination. You've got this commitment to growing your hair. You know, it's like a fucking, you know, commitment and indoctrination. It's just it's fucking sickening, man. It's sickening. They don't have zippers or buttons. I wonder why that is, Teresa. I didn't know that. Why don't the Amish have zippers or buttons? Okay, let's find out. Okay, Google. Why don't the Amish have zippers or buttons on their clothing? I've never heard that before.
Amish do not have zippers or buttons on their clothing. Instead, they use hook and eyes, straight pins, snaps, or even Velcro to fasten their clothing.
It doesn't say why. It just says they don't. They are allowed to use buttons. They are. Why aren't Amish girls allowed to shave? I bet a lot of guys fucking type that into Google. Oh, come on, Google. Why can't Amish women shave? Let me know. I got some nipples. Wee, wee, wee. You got some too. You got some apples. I got some too. Fucker. I hate when there's that one ash that's stuck in there that won't blow out. Hate it. I hate it. We've been stuck on 45 forever. Do you guys realize that? Do you guys realize when this number gets... Does anybody realize when... Who realizes when this number gets stuck? Anyone? Or is it just me? No new tech for you, Billy!
Oh, Billy, oh, Billy, oh, Billy.
Oh! Oh, 42! Not bad! Not bad. Basically shun everything, anything that makes their life easier, like soap. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I've been through Amish country once with my parents when I was a little kid. I barely remember it at all. I just know I did it. As a little kid. I was probably 10 or 11 or something like that. 49 people in here, that was accurate. Yeah, I mean, there's 42. There's 42 right now, bro. It is accurate. It's very accurate when it's running. When it freezes, it's not accurate. Like right now, there's 48, bro. See that? That makes me happy. I like to see 48 people watching this show, man. It makes me want to talk about something important. You know? It's like, hey, think of something. Think of something quick. Something. Okay, let's do a bong hit. All right, we're going to do a bong hit, and then we'll talk about something important. All right? No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, guys. Remember, no law regarding cannabis. It was laws regarding cannabis that resulted in our extermination here, our accelerated extinction here in about 10 years or so. Remember that. Shit just got real. We just left the goddamn Wizard of Oz. Shit just got real. No, I forgot to make myself a splash of kefefe. I should have some. I'm smoking orange ooze, and it is very relaxing. Shuts me right up. I like that. I like the silence, man. I like enjoying this buzz I have. I've been having about a splish of kefefe every day. Fried cheese for the shell. I don't go on keto, bro, and cheese does I don't like eating a lot of cheese. You know, I just had a pizza and, you know, I'm still fucking paying for it. Yeah, he's right here. He's sleeping. Here's his big head right there. I mean, talk about having a companion pass the time. You know, whenever I'm just chilling or whatever, and he's just there, and I just pick him up. Yeah, I just walk around the house with him. I'll hold him like a baby. I'll walk around the house with him. We'll go outside. I'll go lay down with him on the couch or whatever. Roll around on the floor with him. Play with his toys. He's just really been keeping me occupied lately, and it's been fantastic. It's great. It's a little bit hard when I have to go do things because I bring him with me everywhere I go. Man, he scratched my fucking nipple right across my nipple. I didn't have a shirt on, and I picked him up, and he went like that with his bottom paw, and it went from the top right across my fucking nipple all the way down. I got this red line that just goes right through it. I was not happy with that. I was like, ow, I was like, but I love you anyway. And I said, that's okay. I gave him a kiss. I kept carrying him around. It was right when I picked him up, you know, and he was kind of struggling a little bit. Totally accidental. He didn't mean to hurt me, but oh boy, did he hurt me. That hurts. That fucking hurts, man. It still hurts right now. I got my hand on it. I'm like, I can feel it. I can feel the scratch. It's fucking 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and the scratch is about that long. About 4 or 5 inches long. Just sit and stare at them all day. Who could tell me what my last upload to Instagram was? Trendy as Dabbers at Instagram. Whoever's the first person to tell me what my last upload was to Instagram, this bong rip is for you. And this is going to be 420 Newfoundland. In Newfoundland, it is 420 because their time zone is on the half hour. So when it's 20 minutes till here, or I'm sorry, 10 minutes till here, it's 20 minutes past there. And that's officially a 420. Harles and Rogan, Teresa gets it. Teresa, this is for you. Teresa gets it. It was Harles and Rogan. Cheers. Cheers, Newfoundland. No law regarding cannabis. Access for all. I can THC. Jenny, oh, my nipple scratch? No, it didn't hurt that bad. I got a scrape, but it didn't hurt so bad that I had to make, it doesn't hurt that bad. I can feel it right now, but I don't need the oil. I know if I put the oil on, I won't feel it at all, but it's the memory of the incident. I can appreciate having it. It's not taking anything away from my quality of life. All right, cheers, everybody. Remember, no law regarding cannabis because it was the laws regarding cannabis that murdered all of us. Every single one of us. That's how stupid laws regarding cannabis are. You want to argue it down to that point? There you go. The laws hurt us more than the cannabis does. Abso-fucking-lutely. It only killed us all. Cheers. Write it down. Share the message. Kevin, why are you leaving? Take us with you to work. Greg, what's up? How did laws regarding cannabis result in our extinction? You want to be able to answer that question? You start calling it cannabis. One of your friends eventually is going to say, why do you call it cannabis? That's your opening. You're going to be able to tell them this story. You're going to be able to say, I call it cannabis because, well, there's a history and there's a story behind it that's worth discussing. And when we call it marijuana, pot, weed, dope, or reefer, anything negative referring to cannabis or racist, we're not challenging ourselves to have that conversation. We're just falling in line. So what's important to remember, the most important thing to remember, is that it was the one single law regarding cannabis in 1937 that banned it, that resulted in humankind's complete extinction. Whether it happens in 10 years, or 20 years, or 7 years, or 50 years, or even 60 years. I mean, if you think we've got that much time, you guys, or 150 years if you think we got that much time, it doesn't fucking matter. That length of time doesn't matter. It has been drastically shortened because of one law that was passed in 1937 that banned cannabis, that banned hemp. And you can have that discussion, and people won't be able to argue those facts with you because they're facts. Vito! God, you're still fucking sick? Stop smoking tobacco. If you're smoking tobacco, stop it. Start drinking some chicken soup. And make sure someone's there to monitor you while you sleep, bro. Listen, Vito, listen to me. When we're big and we're sick and we go to sleep, man, we snore, whatever, you get sleep apnea, you can die when you're sick. If you're congested, please be careful, man. Sleep, man. I hope you got someone there to monitor you while you're sleeping. It's a serious thing, bro. I don't want to lose you to sleep apnea. I've lost dear, dear friends in my life to sleep apnea, bro. And I suffer from it myself. If you ever, I wake up all the time gasping for air. That's because I suffer from sleep apnea. I wake up, man. I'm like, and it's a lot worse than that. And it lasts a lot longer than that. So if you ever wake up like that, guys, make sure you got someone monitoring your sleep. Listen, Vito, do you have a mouth guard? Do you have a bleaching tray for your teeth? Do you have like a hockey, like a you know, a boxing set of fucking? Do you have anything like that, bro? You ever wake up gasping for air, bro? What the fuck is that? Billy, right on, buddy. Bro, I want to see a video of it. Do you have a video of it on the Valentine Collection channel? I want to see a video of it. Oh, you don't have sleep apnea, Vito? Do you not have sleep apnea, or do you not have something like a mouth guard? Because listen, bro. You can go to the store, you can go to a, or have someone go for you, you know, because you're sick. And go to a drugstore and get yourself a mouth guard. They got all kinds, man. They got generic ones. They got the ones that you can make custom, whatever. It doesn't matter. Get yourself a mouth guard. Before you go to sleep, pop that thing in your mouth. It'll keep the back of your throat open while you sleep. It's like having someone guarding you while you sleep. I have bleaching trays for my teeth. I don't bleach anymore. I used to all the time. Now I just use bleaching toothpaste. Pretty good. So, I use bleaching toothpaste, and I don't use that. But if, you know, I've got the trays still, and I put them in, and it does the same thing. Anything like that will keep your mouth open. In the back will keep the throat open. I feel like it's leaning back all the way anymore. I feel sad. Yeah, mouth guard. Uh-huh. Good. So I just joined so Vito shouldn't go to sleep. He needs to get a mouth guard. He needs to get a mouth guard. If he's sick. Look, normally it wouldn't be such a problem, but when he's sick like this, he's congested. He needs to be really careful because this killed one of my best friends in the world, man. Died from this. He was a big guy. And he had pneumonia, and he had sleep apnea, and that combination, going to sleep, fucking killed him, man. You know? You'll get him one, Maddie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, sleeping on your side works too. If you're a side sleeper, good. Yes, it does. Having your head at the right adjustment with your pillow, it's important. But when you're sick, man, and look, Vito, I'm only saying this because I know you've been sick for a while now, bro. I know it's been a fucking week now that you've been really sick for like a week. Hey, Bradley, we're just helping each other out. That's all. People know things, all right? And you don't be so quick to criticize. But we're one big family in here. They make the Zipa. They make the they make other ones too. There's actual devices for snoring. There's all kinds. And you can use those things on your nose to open your nose up. You stick it on your nose and then it pops up. I forgot what those things are called. Breathe. I'm trying to think of what I would call it if it was my product. I don't know. Breathe Right. They call Breathe Right strips. No, only about 3 days. Okay. Okay, cool. I thought it was longer than that. Oh, big genuine. Right on, Bradley. So glad my husband is hearing you, dang. He won't listen to me. Yeah, Susie Dixon's husband. Listen to me, you son of a bitch. Breather, I think so. You son of a gun. You bastard. Listen to your wife, bro. Come on now. We don't want you to die in your sleep, man. I've lost really good friends because of this. Oh, none taken, Bradley. Absolutely, brother. None taken. Hey, look. The reason I responded to you the way I did is because I'm the same way you are, man. I'm very critical. I'm very suspicious. What you said sounds like the kind of thing I would say when I saw a lot of people giving a lot of advice that didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. But people here know a lot. In this group, there's a lot of people that know a lot of shit. There's people that have lived long lives and they've got families, they've got kids, they've raised, you know. We've had experiences, shared experiences. I wonder collectively how many years, okay? If we added up all of our years together right now, how many collective years of knowledge we've got as a collective. There's 32 people, and what our average age is, and multiply it times that average age, that'd be interesting to see. I say the average age in here is probably 30. So that's 900 years of collective knowledge. Yeah, Vito, I just want you to keep coming back, bro. I want to keep seeing you every day, man, you know? I don't want to lose you, bro. Sit down, shut up, listen to me. Breathe Right strips, yes. Is that what I called it? Breathe Right strips? Hey, Erica. Oh, it's time to smoke. So, I literally have a picture. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to show you my friend that died, man. I got a picture. I keep it right above my refrigerator. This is my buddy with me and my buddy, and that's who died. Sleep apnea, and he had pneumonia. And I was there visiting in Arizona where he lived, and I was there visiting, and I called. This is a horrible story. I don't think I've ever told you guys this. I called, and I was going to go visit him, and his wife said, he's sick, he's in bed, he's got pneumonia. She said, but if why don't you, she said, he'd love to see you. Why don't you call tomorrow when he's awake? I said, I absolutely will. So in the morning, I called, and she answered the phone, and she goes, hey, he died last night in his sleep. I was there in Arizona to visit him. And he died while I was there to visit him. You know, he's one of the people I was definitely going to see and hang out with. And, it was, ooh. That was devastating. I'd driven there from California to see him. I was in California. I rented a car. Got in town. Yeah, it has years ago. It happened years ago. I mean, look at me, man. Look at me. Look at my fat belly. Look at me back then. I weighed 135 pounds back then, man. Look at that big old fat face. I was a fatty. Look at this. Fatty picture. I got fatty pictures. I'm a fatty. I was a fatty. It's like my chin is lost in my fucking cheek fat. Ugh. God, fat. Luckily, the guitar is covering up my fucking fatness. Now I'm streamlined. Goddamn right I am. Oh. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's okay, Susie. Hey, man. I've got stories. I've had things happen to me in my life you guys have never heard about. You wouldn't believe some of the shit that I've been through. You know, but I come here every day and I smile and I put on a good show and we have fun and I try to make you guys forget about your problems. And you know, oh, it sucks, Amy. Yeah, well, I was there with his wife, man, after it happened. You know, I was there. I sat with her. She was 100% completely blind. You know, imagine that. She's a blind woman. She lost her husband, and you know, she did have friends there, luckily. And I had someone with me. We went there and we sat with her, and I was thankful. At least I was able to be there for her at that time. What's my weight now? Okay, I'm 35 pounds lighter than I was back then. I was 235, now I'm 200. 35 pounds. You don't see a difference? 35 pound difference? Fuck you. Fuck you, Susie. You don't see my fat fucking face. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't see my little chin bubble and my fat double chin hiding behind that microphone stand and my fat side of my fat fucking fat face. How do you not see that? It's so fucking fat and obvious. God, that is not me now. That is so not me now. That is so not me. How dare you? 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 It's 7:10. Lucky for you it's 7:10. That's all I have to say. Susie's like, I never said a word. Hey! Hey! You better fucking say a word. I look good now. God damn it. Fucking, you better goddamn say something. Hey, you! Speak up. Say something now. You got a problem? You better say it now. What's up? I want to hear it. I want to hear your issue. What's your issues? Yeah, I don't think she could have been thankful for much at that point. But yeah. You look on. Thank you, Susie. See, that's what I like to hear. Happy 710. What? You don't see it? What? What? Look at that fucking belly. Look at the shadow of my belly on my jeans. Oh my god. Look at my fat fucking face. I wish it would focus. There we go. My fat, chubby chipmunk cheeks. Are you kidding me? 235 pounds, man. You can't hide that shit. Fucking, I even have my shirt tucked in like a moron. All right, cheers, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Remember, it's the laws regarding cannabis that resulted in our extinction. Remember that, guys. That's not bullshit. That's actually factual, and it's backed up by Guy McPherson, my scientist friend, my professor friend. Cheers. Thank you, Greg. Goddamn right. 6 foot, 300 pounds. This guy, the guy next to me, he was like 6'2", 300. Like, nah, he's like 200 and... He wasn't 300. He was like 260 probably. He's like 6'2". Bruce was like 6'2". And he was way obese, man. I mean, his belly was... He had a huge belly. At least he knew not to tuck his fucking shirt in. You know? He's a wise old man. Fucking Bruce, man. Oh, God. I wish I had known then what I know now. I wish I had told him that night what I told Vito today. And I always regretted not knowing that, you know? That was going to happen to him. I was right there. I was so happy I was going to see him the next day. Oh, man. I remember the street. I remember his house. I remember parking. There were a bunch of cars outside. A bunch of people inside. Hey, Patrick. How's it going? Patrick's watching from work, everybody. Yeah, your husband's a fucking giant of a man. He's a giant of a man. You said your husband's 306. You said 660. Hey, man. Dude, you're big. That might be the biggest fucking trendy right there. Actually, Vince was bigger. Vince was fucking bigger, but I don't think Vince is that. I don't think Vince is over 300 now. No, maybe he is. I think Vince might be over 300. Jack Harris' buddy, Vince, who's also my buddy, Vince. I call him Squatch because he told me to, and I do what he says. Mine don't know that. No, UFO video. God damn you, motherfucker. How dare you not make a fucking video of that shit and YouTube it? How dare you? How dare you? I gotta see this fucking thing. I don't even know what it is. Is it a, is it a balloon? Is it a drone? It's got lights on it, obviously. Where did you get it? I have so many questions. So many questions. Rob Mulligan popped in here before. He's talking about lifting. That was great. He's like, I'm going to go lift. He's like, do you even weights, bro? It was the best. That's the best thing that he ever said in the entire history of the universe. Do you even weights, bro? Do you even weights, bro? Do you even weights, bro? Thanks, Dean. Except he wasn't on the drone. That was the Falcon Heen, bro. I left a video for them. I still have the video. The Falcon Heen rap. He had his kids doing a rap video on YouTube. Me? Fuck no, Susie. I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9". I'm not fucking 6 feet tall. Hell no. My friend Dino is 6 feet tall. So if you ever see pictures of me and him together, I'm only 5'9". I'm 5'9" on my best goddamn day. Shit, if I was 6 feet tall, I wouldn't look so bad at 200 pounds. I saw this dude yesterday. I went into an auto parts store to get gas cans. I was buying gas cans, and I had the puppy with me. And this dude was built like a fucking Muay Thai fighter. I mean, he was 6'2". He was probably 190 pounds. And he was all fucking ripped muscle. He was wearing a shorter sleeved shirt. It was a t-shirt, but I mean, it had kind of short sleeves on it. And this guy was fucking like totally, he had tattoos and he was all shredded and shit. And I walked in there with Rogan, and he went, "Oh my God, what is that?" I said, "It's an American Bully." He goes, "He's so cute." He just melted, man. This guy just fucking melted. It was so funny. All the girls in there were like, I was like, "Yeah, you want to hug him?" Fucking gave the dog to him and walked back there and grabbed everything I needed. Came back out. All three of them were all fucking doting around the dog. They loved him. Somebody was trying to get some service, and everybody was ignoring him. I felt bad. I had to take the dog back. Oh yeah. It was fun. It was funny. But yeah, when a dude like that is 6'2" and shredded like that, that guy was, I mean, completely fucking shredded. He I'm assuming he works very hard at that. I'm assuming, that people don't just have muscles like that. And that's what you look like when you're 6'2" and you're 195 pounds, man, I'm 5'9", 200 pounds. It's a big difference, man. How'd you do it, Nay? How'd I lose the weight? Back then, God, I did the Atkins diet to drop a lot of weight, and it worked a little bit, and I got sick, man. Actually, I got sick. I got down to 187 pounds. I got sick. And that's how I lost a lot of weight, was from being sick. Just like a regular flu type illness that lasted like 14 days or whatever. And I came out of that and I had no weight left on me. And then I decided at that point, I was like, I'm going to try to keep that off. I gained a lot of it back. Then I went into the hospital, and the exact same thing happened to me. I was in the hospital for like, I don't know, when I had the diverticulitis, guys, I guess I was in there for like 7 days. And I got out of there and I was back down to 187. And I kept it down for a long time, and then it slowly, gradually, started eating these big meals and drinking sodas and having a lot, chips and Doritos and, chocolate, and not taking care of myself. Hey, Ice, what's up? About the dog shitting on your lawn, Iceman, what would you say if somebody's dog shit on your lawn? It does bother me because I live on a big piece of property. As long as the dog's not shitting on my driveway or something, or where people walk, it's just like natural. I don't even think about it. In my backyard where my dog shits, I take a shovel and I put it all under these leaves and shit. I bury it. Iceman, how would you feel if a dog shat on your yard, Ice? Yo, Iceman. Yo, your fellow, what's up? Hey, fellow. What's up, fellow? Oh, fuck. Look at that hole in my shirt. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I wonder how long that's been there for. Yeah, I shaved my pits. What? You got a problem with that? Fuck you. Keeps me cooler. In a neighborhood, pick it up out on some land, don't care. Yeah, Billy's on a big piece of property. Billy lives in a castle. Billy needs to make a fucking full video tour of his castle from inside and out and show me the river and everything. £13 he's lost in 2 weeks. You've lost 40 pounds in 2 months before with keto. Says Billy. Oh. I freaking got that diverticulitis too. It's on the left side and would cry. Yeah, how'd you get rid of it, Susie? Bong toker, right on, buddy. I got my neighbor's dogs come up here from time to time. You know, they like to jump in. In fact, I think a couple of them got in my pond and fucked up my goddamn lily pads. They broke a couple of them off. I was not happy about that. But I never went back and checked the video to see what it was. But I bet it was the dogs. I should have done it when I noticed it, because now it would take forever to find it. I don't even know what day it was. My space and time, days are fucking running together. I have no idea from one day to the next. I just don't know. No, you could go ahead and cut it now. You should have done it earlier, but it's okay. You can cut it now. That shit's not going to do you any good later. You know? Unless you want clones, Greg. Susie, if you have white mold, human saliva will get rid of it, all right? Just get your finger wet. Take your finger and wipe it right on the leaf. Do it. That powdery mildew cannot exist in human saliva. There's too much acid. It'll kill it almost immediately. Go ahead, try it. Go drink some water. Get some water, drink some water, and just wipe right on your finger. You'll see. Let me know if it works. I'm gonna let them catch the shit. I mean, no, but you are able to pick up your dog's shit after it shits if you bring a bag with you, which is, you know, what you're supposed to do. But if it's a big piece of property, you know, it's just kind of accepted. It's going to be gone in a few weeks, you know, hopefully. It might kill your grass, though, if you got beautiful grass. You sent me pictures? Fuck, dude. Send them, Billy, send them to the Dabrig channel, bro. Of your hood. I don't think I saw him, bro. What did you send him to? Which channel did you send him to me on? Tell me that. No? I've got to take Alan's order out. I've got an order. It came in last night. It was for an 8-ounce jar of Trendy Paint Oil. Excited about that. I love when those big orders come in. Oh, you already got clones. Good, good, good. Oh, there's powdery mildew in the bud. That sucks. I don't recommend smoking that. I mean, you could spray baking powder. What is it? Baking powder and water mixture on there, something like that, and probably try to salvage that cannabis. But if you can concentrate it, you know, make oil out of it. You sent me a message, Deborah. All right, that should come in my emails. Right on, Susie. Right on, Teresa. And I got to take Alan's paint oil down to the mailbox. So I'm going to grab the dog, take him for a ride. Come along if you dare. Bum, 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 bum. Come along if you dare. Da, 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 da. I miss David C. Baker Jr. I miss David Honey Sr. Wonder where they both are. Infected cannabis. Michael Goldsmith says CO2 it. Jamin, what's up? Yeah. I don't know about CO2. I do alcohol on it. I just do alcohol on it. I would just alcohol extract. It's so easy. You can literally just put it in a jar, pour alcohol in there, and then pour it out through a coffee filter. And then, you know, into a tray, purge off the alcohol, and you're left with oil. You've got your oil. You've got extra strength oil. You know, you mix it with my Trendy Paint Oil. Get that extra strength, you know what I mean? Right on, Deborah Hardy. Yeah, Deborah, I told you probably to send me your address. Just you could private message me that on Facebook. Was that you, Deborah? Just make sure, you know, it's my channel with me wearing black, doing a dab like this. I'm doing a dab and I got a black do-rag on my head. I'm wearing a black shirt. And I'm doing a dab. That channel is the one you should message me your address on. If that's what I told you to do. On Facebook. I Man, we've been stuck on 32 for like evs. I don't believe it. There's just 32 people just chilling. I don't believe it. Let's see. What is it really? It really is... Well, that's a lot of numbers to add up, isn't it? That's, let's see. 5, 6, and 7 added up together. Is that 18? 19... 21, 22. There's 23 people watching. After the head fire. I don't get it, Bill Aho. That one went over my head. Get it? Ha! Over my head. Oh, the head fire. Ah, I get it now. Well, that picture was taken long before the head fire started, actually. That picture was taken at the Emerald Cup. Well, no, not necessarily. No, actually, they were during the same era. So one could have been before the other. But no, I don't think I started wearing that as a protection. What I stopped doing was taking my lighter and shooting it directly down into my bowl. That's what I stopped doing. Now I light like this instead of like that. I did change that aspect of my smoking regimen. If no one's ever saw me almost catch my hair on fire, you should go watch it on my YouTube channel, Trendy As Devers. It's one of the front videos, I believe. No, I'm not entering any cups, no. Hey, I'm out of here, you guys. I'm going to go eat. No law regarding cannabis. Stay training, my friends. Thanks for watching. And remember, it's the laws regarding cannabis that made us all go extinct. No matter when we go extinct, it's all sped up because of the laws regarding cannabis. The laws hurt us more than the cannabis does. That's a fucking fact. You can argue that with anybody and you will win because you are right. Bye, everybody.